It's Paul Marsh, and I'm delighted to say that I've been joined by Savannah Jade. Savannah, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Now, this is a very hard-hitting, serious show, and I'm going to ask you lots of hard-hitting, very serious questions, like, what did you think of Landman?
Actually, I started to watch it yesterday with my boyfriend, and we binge watched um, the first season all day. So that's all we did yesterday. It's amazing. It's really a good show. Yeah,
If you binge watched a whole series in one day, I assume that means it's a thumbs up, right?
it's a thumbs up. And also, we had nothing better to do yesterday, so that was amazing.
So, whereabouts are you at the moment? Are you in Canada? Are you in Nashville? Whereabouts are you?
Yes, I'm in Montreal, Quebec, in Canada right now. Yeah.
So obviously all of this weather that's hitting America right now, that's no big news to you at all, is it?
No, it's pretty. I think it's colder than it's usually cold already, but yeah, we're used to
Did
it, so
I
that's
did
fine.
I see that it was -50 at somewhere in Canada? Is that right?
Not here, but yeah, I heard that too, which is scary. But I think here it was around -30, I think, which is
Oh,
pretty cold.
I'm
Yeah,
trying. I don't know what -30, because that's obviously in Fahrenheit, isn't it? I don't know what it is in centigrade, but either way, it's pretty cold.
it's pretty cold. Yep.
Okay, right. Let's have a little bit of a chat about the music and the single and everything else. So for anybody that's listening into the show right now that has not really heard of you, doesn't really know too much about you, if obviously what we've spoken about and the accent and everything else doesn't give it away, what was it like growing up in Canada, and where did music and especially country music first sneak into your life?
Yeah, I was born and raised in a really small town, 5 hours away from Montreal. So country music has always been bigger in small towns, I would say. Here in Quebec, now it's getting bigger and bigger in the big cities, which is amazing. But yeah, and I remember dancing in the kitchen with my mom and dad every night. Music is a big thing in my household, and I know my mom, as soon as she woke up, would put some music on. And I've always been a big, big, big fan of Shania Twain. So much that I remember putting her album on repeat, and my mom was like, "That's enough now. Switch album. That's enough of the repeating." But yeah, and then I started to do some singing contest, and I did The Voice in 2013 in Quebec, and I did Jolene, which is one of my favorite Dolly Parton song, and that's when my love for country music really started. And then I met my partner for Five Roses, and we started to write songs together. They sounded country, and we were like, you know what, let's do it and try it. And so yeah, we started in 2016, and now I'm just starting my solo career since a year and a half, and I'm really excited about it.
So for anybody that doesn't know too much about Canadian country music, obviously UK country music has really taken off in the last 10 years. But I think as well as obviously sounding like country music, it definitely has a distinctive something about it that is, very much the UK. I assume Canadian country is very much the same. Like, it sounds like country music, but it's just got its own little thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've never noticed it before, but yeah, I think yeah, maybe we have some Canadian twang in there.
What sort of reaction do you get, not only obviously from Canadians, but also Americans, and then over here in the UK? Is it positive? Do you kind of get any kickback? Any, because we've had this, we've obviously been through all of this with, it's not country music, it's from the UK, and you go, do you know what? We make what we love to make. Do you get similar sort of
That's
things?
it. I feel I agree 100% with you. I think we just make what we love to make, and an artist is that, right? They just want to share the music they like and what they do, and it's art at the end of the day. So anything can be whatever you want, I think. Yeah.
Let's talk about your single. It's called Man Outta Me. Obviously, it's a very strong title. Do you remember the moment like you heard that phrase and thought that is this song?
No, I don't remember. That's a good question. The first time I heard that thing, my dad always used to say to me, just be a man out of, like, be a man out of you. In French, it's a big sentence that we heard, but meaning like grow up and be stronger and yeah. But yeah, the first time it was the first song I've written for my solo career back in 2024. I don't know why it's not the first single I put out. Maybe I was not ready yet to put this one out because it means a lot to me. It's the story of a woman who's really tired of self doubts, and she's basically eating ice cream and crying and screaming in her bed about like a breakup that went bad. And then she scrolls in her Instagram and she sees her ex having a blast and smoking cigarettes and just partying and stuff. And she wants to be that version of herself who puts all her self doubts about apart, and she just wants to party and be the stronger version of herself. And that's really where I was feeling at the same moment, because I'm a French Canadian, and writing in English to me was a big dream of mine, but of course my English was not 100% perfect, and someone told me in my life I could not write great songs in English. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pack my bags and spend a month in Nashville and just co-write with people there and make new friends. And that's when I fell in love really with songwriting and developed a passion for it. And so, yeah, that was the first song I've ever written with my tail between my legs, imposter syndrome there. And it was the best time. It was with Dwayne Thompson and Lauren Bell. And I remember entering in that room, and they were so welcoming, and they made me feel like I deserve to be there. And they're my good friends now. We've written much more songs together since then, and yeah, I just love them so much.
Do you think that women in country music, I feel that there almost seems to be like a wave. And one point it's really cool to be women in country music. And then obviously a few years ago, you had a lot of bro country and it was more male focused. Well, obviously you got a crest of Ashley McBryde and Lainey Wilson and some truly fantastic country artists
Yeah.
at the moment. Do you think at the moment there's a strong female vibe in country music?
Oh yes, totally. And I'm so here for it. I think the females in country music are amazing. And there's so many of them and so much talent. So I'm just, yeah, it's amazing. They're great. I love them.
When you write your songs, especially Man Out of Me, is there personal experience in there, or do you watch other people and comment on their lives? How does that work?
It depends on which songs. Sometimes it's really personal, and sometimes it's actual stories that happen to me. But also, I've been in a super healthy relationship since 7 years now, so I don't have much to say about it, obviously. And I love to write heartbreak songs, so I get inspired by lots of my friends too, and some members of my family, and just the world around me. Sometimes I just write songs on something that I've seen on TV, and yeah, there's just so much that you can get inspired by now.
It's funny, isn't it? You know, because we all know a good breakup song in country music is what we love. And obviously Taylor Swift for years, every time, you know, she broke up in a relationship, you knew she was going to have a hit album because she was going to write about it. But you are right. If you're in a healthy relationship, you kind of need to feedback maybe off of like you say, friends and family. Maybe, you know, you can get even inspiration from movies and TV shows and other bits and pieces like that. Is that something you feel you have to do sometimes?
Yes, and also I love to write breakup songs. I don't know why. It just liberates me so much, and I just love to scream cry to them. So yeah, I have to get some inspiration elsewhere.
So what sort of reaction have you got from Man Out of Me?
Lots of my friends say it's their favorite song, which I'm super excited about. I think it's my favorite songs I've written too. So, yeah, I have good feedbacks from people around me, and streaming platform seems to do so well. I'm just, yeah, pinching myself because, like, when you put a song out, you never know what's going to happen with it.
No.
You love them for sure, but you have no idea how people will like it or not. So yeah, it's just always amazing to see when the reaction's positive on it. Yeah.
And I get the impression you probably enjoy playing that live as well.
Yes, it's a fun one to play, and it's a really fun one to play at festivals too, because it's a really powerful song. So yeah, it's cool.
So let's talk about the songwriting then, because obviously that is a huge part of country music. When you sit down to write, what do you work on first? Is it you? Is it the lyrics? Is it the melody? How does the whole process work?
I like to come up with like a theme, an overall theme of the song. I have my notes app on my phone 24/7, and every time I have like an idea, I just write it down. And when I do co-writes, I just enter the room and feel the vibes, and we just discuss about things and life, and then I just go through my notes app and see what could work with the vibe of the room, and that's when we start. And then sometimes with a riff, and then we just usually we make the choruses before, because I think it's easier to write the choruses, and then we just go with the story around it. And yeah, usually that's how it's made, but sometimes it depends. It really depends on the people who I am with. And yeah, but it usually starts with an overall theme.
We know, of course, country music is all about three chords and the truth. There are certain songs that artists release that literally have me in tears. Have you ever written anything and thought that is too honest, it's too close to home?
Yes, and I haven't finished it yet because I cried in the middle of it, and I was like, you know what, let's finish that another day. And we never ended up finishing it. Maybe someday. But yeah, it's a song that's really close to me. But maybe it's gonna see the light one day. We don't know.
So when us radio presenters, when we talk on air, we're always told to imagine that we're talking to one person, either it's in a bar or a coffee shop or wherever. You're always told to imagine that you're talking to one person. When you write your songs, is it the same? Do you think about I'm singing this to one person, or I'm singing it to a stadium? How does that work?
It really depends. I think I'm writing them the most thinking about one person. Um, but yeah, I think it's relatable to lots of people too. So sometimes I can talk to myself, like my younger version of myself, or sometimes the future version of myself, or someone I know, or a friend, or family, or yeah, it could be. I think it's easier to write a song when you think about one person in particular, but then you just sing it to everyone.
Well, talking of that, what can the fans expect next? What does 2026 have in store for you?
Many shows. I'm really excited about them. I have a show in my hometown, which is really exciting because I've done that once in the beginning of my career. So I'm really excited about this one. But also, I'm going to record 4 more songs in March. And these ones are, I love them really much. So I'm really excited about these ones too. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. And taking some vacations next month just for fun. So yeah.
Where do you go for vacation?
It really depends, but this time I'm going to Dominican Republic with
Oh,
my mother-in-law. Yeah. So it's just gonna be a week to do absolute nothing except reading and taking some notes on my app.
sounds amazing. Okay, so final question. If somebody, obviously, we're about to play your new single, if somebody hears it and they think, I need that on my playlist, what do you hope that it makes them feel by the time the song finishes?
Release. I just want them to feel released and free, basically, because that's how I feel when I sing that song. It just feels, yeah, liberating, so much liberating.
Well, Savannah, thank you so much for talking to me. I really do appreciate it. Only one thing left for do, and that is for you to introduce your new single.
So, hello everyone, Savannah Jade here, and you're listening to Man Out of Me.